Hi folks, welcome to or welcome back to Exposed, and if I'm welcoming you back and you like it here, I'd love it if you subbed and stayed. Another old lard ass video, shall we jump in? Oh, you would be over that side, wouldn't you? Can you move this way a bit?
And I am just testing something out with this live thing. Let me just see something here.
Oh, my head's
Wow,
gonna be
11
in the way.
people just jumped on. Jeez Louise. Hang on.
Is it a bad angle? Shall I move myself over there? Let's move myself, because if she's going to be up in that bloody corner.
To see.
I'll leave it like this for a bit.
Hi there. I'm trying to see something. Live events.
Don't you think maybe you should have done that before you hit go live? Just saying. From the woman who goes live all the time.
Hi Susan. Top chat.
No, you want live chat.
But what is the super chat? Does anyone see super chat?
Oh, I don't know what super chat is. Oh, is that where you click and give me money? I never knew.
Live events. I'm just trying to see something. Sorry, guys. Hi, from Greece.
Oh, she's in a good mood. She didn't say, we don't care where you're from. Obviously looking for money with super chats.
Super chat. What does that do? Send a super chat. Close.
What does it do? Fuck off.
Does anyone see something that says super chat? I'm trying this new thing. Hi, Ashley.
I'm trying this new thing to get money for nothing. I don't get super chat. I do when you're the likes of Trisha Paytas or something and you're doing a live and somebody wants you to answer their question or acknowledge them and they pay and it pops up and they see it and they answer you. Makes total sense. Why do you need super chat?
I wish Kat was on because then I could ask her.
That's a shame. Poor Kat's dead now. R.I.P. Kat. And did you make any mention of it? Your friend? No.
Hey there, I'm on live, but I don't see the super chat. Do you? Hi, Dana.
Go on, explain to them what it is.
I'm eating a little bit of lunch, a late lunch.
There you go, Bonnie. She's eating again. Bonnie said, is there ever a video where she's not eating? No, I don't think there is.
Hi, Susan.
Oh, like that's all you're having.
Which is this sushi.
Right, I should have known, yeah.
This is called, I believe it's called unagi. And this is like tofu, and inside is just white rice. And then I have a little dipping thing here. This is soy sauce and ponzo.
What the hell's ponzo?
Adele, really? You love me so much. Thank you.
I didn't even want to do this video. I didn't want to do any video. It's nothing to do with Lardy. I've got knee deep in this Colleen Ballinger thing. And it's like, the more the shit that comes out about her, and it's like, you really should listen to your own gut sometimes, shouldn't you? Because right at the start, I was like, I don't like her. Didn't know why I didn't like her. I just knew I didn't like her. Now it's all been confirmed for me. I was right. Those poor kids. I hope she gets her comeuppance.
So, I'm dressed for my interview. I keep seeing something out of the corner of my eye.
Do your hair properly then if you're going to an interview.
Do you guys see anything anywhere that says super chat?
Go on, keep going on and on and on and on. Then it goes from the being nice, oh, I'm trying a new thing, to the, everyone should give me $1. Just give me $1. If 100 people gave me $1, for what? YouTube's paying you. Why do you need more?
What are these 3 buttons at the bottom? No, I don't want to do that. What's that? No. Now, do you see something that says super chat?
Just give up on the super chat, for fuck's sake.
I need someone to answer me. Where are you? I need help. I think member and super chat messages all met live chat chat viewing options. Okay. Oh, there you are. Okay. I don't see a $sign at all, but do you guys see a $sign that you can click on? I'm trying something new.
I'm trying to get more money out of people. Say it how it is.
And I don't really know what it is.
Oh, you lying.
Oh, okay. But you can watch me without costing money, right? Okay, see, I don't see what you guys are seeing. So, this is just another way to monetize videos, so that's what I'm trying. Okay, perfect. So I guess I'm not exactly sure how it works.
No.
What happens if you click on it?
Oops, did you accidentally send me some money? Oh, I'm really sorry. I didn't know it'd do that. And I don't know how to give it back to you now.
I wish I had it on my, see, I have my computer behind me. Let's see.
Wow. I've put the telly.
Just click on it and see if it asks you for money.
I've got the telly on the craft channel, so I'm not getting sidetracked with things to buy on QVC. Not that I buy any of them, but it's like, oh, look. And they've just shown this thing Oh, well, I've moved on to something else now, and it's... What is it called? 1 minute mirror effect. It's really cool. He's just like an aerosol spray, and he's just sprayed it into this glass cup, and it's made it mirrored. It's really clever.
Money, you can always just say no, but I'm just trying to see. Hi,
No.
Booty Boo. But see, I don't see it on mine. On my computer. Where is it? Where is the smiley face? Where on the video do you see it?
So desperate for money, aren't
Can
we?
you show? Can someone sort of tell me where I can find it? I want to see. Settings? No. Theater mode? On the same line as where you would comment. Oh, okay. So let's say I want to see, where do you comment? Oh, right, up here. Hang on.
Great YouTuber
Oh,
you
I
are.
think I got it now. Let me just say something. I see. So like if I was going to say hi, then you can click the blue arrow, or there's a $sign. Let me see. Send a super chat. And then you
Here's the thing, why don't you send one to yourself to see how it works? Instead of asking your minions.
don't have to put in $2. You can put in less or more, I do believe. And you don't have to put in anything either.
Oh, you can put in less or more.
Let me just try. Let me try $1. See what happens. This is so weird. Buy and send. Oh, so it asks for a credit card number, debit. This is weird. Okay. Dana, it says that you can change the amount. It's just a thing.
And she's going for an interview in that outfit and it's filthy.
No, it's like it's still through YouTube. It's like monetization, but I think the way that it works with live chat and people that are used to going in and watching people live give tips, a tip like a waitress to the person that's on. But you don't have to. It's just I'm just trying it. I just set the video up that way to see if what would happen, because somebody told me about it and I don't even know.
No, of course you don't.
I'm doing okay, Beatrice. Unfortunately, I did not get the job that I wanted.
Oh, I wonder why.
It's called unagi, tofu with rice.
Carborama.
I'm bummed. So I went for another interview today,
Oh, you've been.
but it was a weird place. And then the hour-long interview that I had on the phone, I spoke to the guy. When I called him, he answered, "Hi, Lori." So he obviously has me in his phone. And I said, I was hoping to get to the next level of the interview process. And he said, "I won't ghost you or anything."
I can't believe she went to an interview with her hair like that in a dress that needs cleaning. And she wonders why she doesn't get the jobs. Apart from the fact that she's obnoxious.
I'll let you know by the end of the week if we're going to call you in for an interview. Yes, I know that. But I'm not doing it to... Oh, thank you, Rini. I'm not doing it to make a ton of money. I just set it up, and if somebody wanted to do a tip, they can now. But it's not... I'm not doing it. I'm not going to be like hit it big doing live streaming, and I don't really care if they take 30%. They can take 70%. I'm just seeing what it is. So let me show you what I'm wearing.
I don't want to see.
My shoes are in the car, so I'm barefoot.
Look at the state of that outfit.
Look at that, you can see every hair.
Yeah.
Let me pull out my wedgie, take off any hair, lift up my underwear. I mean, this dress is a little bit too big, honestly.
Is it really? Where?
Please don't fall. You can't see it, it hits me right there on my legs. And it's a Cynthia Rowley. And it's like a faux wrap dress. So this is, you can see, this is a sports bra. And then I just take it.
And tie it up like a wrap dress. What's faux about it?
And you can either just tie it like that, or because it is big, I make it as tight as I can, and I try a loop with a little bow. And this is what I wear for interviews. It's like a little ruched in front. This is me from the side. You can see I still have a booty. This is from the back. I still have a little bit of a tummy, which I'll never lose, but I think that the...
You would lose it if you put some effort in. I'm always envious of people that have got big bums and hips and stuff, and they carry their weight behind them. I don't want everyone to see mine coming before I get in the door. If it was behind me, I wouldn't worry about it. It's like, have you checked the back of your hair? Who cares? I'm not looking at it.
Overall appearance is nice, right? Can't
Yeah.
read what you guys are rating.
If it wasn't covered in hair and fluff and shit, yeah.
I know. Well, this is like, I'm a little hyperextended, my back, so you need to tuck. But I think it melting away. Spank that booty. Is it jersey material? It's, yeah, I don't know. It's not jersey. It has
Hair and fluff and shit all over it.
It has a lycra-ish to it. So, but see, you know, I mean, if you stand like that, it's all in the posture. This is me, not holding my stomach in, standing like that, and then we go. And I should be wearing a really good bra, but I don't care. I don't care enough, you know?
Do you want the job or not? Presentation means a lot. Oh, no one cares about presentation. Yeah, they do.
And then if you sit, blah, everything falls. Or you can sit up straight like that. Oh, and then this is how I went with my hair. I do have to bleach it. But, again, I don't care.
Did you want the job? Obviously not. Because your outfit's covered in hair and fluff and shit, and you look like you haven't combed your hair for a week.
Just looks like I have curls. Plus, the woman I met with was wearing a wig.
So, I bet she looked more pulled together than you do in her wig.
Yeah, I do have a dancer's body, or I used to, you know. I know how to. I don't know, but I want to try Persian rice. Like I can,
Oh, don't get her off on the ballerina
do the
shite.
arms. I know how to hold my hands. Oh, totally. I mean, maybe no one else could, but I could tell that she was wearing a wig. And it was a good one. It looked good. She was from Jamaica. So she was a black woman, Jamaican woman, I should say. Um, on the fuller figure side, but looked good. And she had this long black hair that it wasn't silky, so it was a really, I think it could have been real hair.
Oh, so now it could have been real hair. Oh, somebody else's real hair. Sorry. Yeah, you still think it's a wig. Does it matter? Like I said, I bet she looked a lot better than you do.
Oh, you thought you know what? I look back on that and I'm like, I was terrible. I don't think I was a good dancer back then. Or in that video. I'm much better than that. Because I couldn't really follow along for some reason because I was videotaping it. I was up till,
Now you're saying you didn't think it was great, and then other times you show it like you were the best dancer in the world.
3 o'clock last night talking to Kat. Kat from the Glamorous Life on the phone last night. I love the food in Turkey.
You love food everywhere. What are you on about?
Things taste different if they're on a different soil. So, meat tastes different. Oh, it's sushi, unagi.
Is it considered sushi if it doesn't have fish in it?
This is like tofu. In my neighbor's husband's home. Very thin, and then inside is just rice. So this is a little bit sweet. Ashley, have you watched me for a long time?
Oh, stop snivelling.
I don't have false eyelashes on either. It's running here, yeah. Where have I traveled? I have traveled to England, Holland, and Paris when I was in 3rd grade, and then all over the Caribbean on cruises. I don't know what Persian rice tastes like. I don't like frozen grapes at all. No way. I don't like frozen blueberries, frozen grapes. Caroline, they were asking about you last night because there were people that we needed to poof. And they were like, where's Caroline? I want to answer Karen's question. So then all over the Caribbean. So Curacao, Puerto Rico, yeah, so yes, I work for the company. You should purchase from me this month. Everything's 10% off. All the links are below in the description box of any video. Or if you have any questions, you can always email me. I didn't have a bad day last Thanksgiving. I had a great Thanksgiving. Okay, so where have I traveled? Curacao, Antigua, all over the Caribbean, Eastern Caribbean. I've been to Jamaica. I've been to Cozumel.
Why does that not sound right to me? Antigua. Isn't it Antigua? Or is it something else? What am I thinking of? Fibro fog alert.
Cancun, Playa del Carmen. It was so funny. We were like, "Where's Caroline?" Someone said it. She's like, "We need poof," and so other people had to do poof. And then I've traveled to. I had a boyfriend when I was 28. He was a petrochemical engineer, and I met him in Cancun, and we ended up having this amazing. I don't have any product. You have to buy all product from online. I don't carry any product with me. So we met in Cancun at a bar, and we had this like instant romance. His name was Christopher Stokes, and he was British, and he was older than me. He was 35, I was 28. And we spent the whole time together. And then
Christopher, I'm talking to you. What the fuck were you thinking?
and he came to Boston to visit me. I have a little bit that I use in my house. So he came to visit me in Boston for a month while I worked, and everyone in the office, he was drunk.
2053. Didn't last long this time, did it? I keep meaning to look him up to see if he exists. Is that bad? Come on.
Out and petals in it, and like I remember. I don't have any product. You have to buy all product from online. I don't carry any product with me. So we met in Cancun at a bar, and we had this like instant romance. His name was Christopher Stokes, and he was British, and he was older than me. He was 35, I was 28. And we spent the whole time together. And then he came to Boston to visit me. I have a little bit that I use in my house. So he came to visit me in Boston for a month while I worked, and everyone in the office, he was drop dead gorgeous. And when he came, my mother was like, "He can't stay here." And I said, "Well, my friend Roberta, her roommate, had just moved out, so she let us stay in her apartment." And then when my mother met him, she was like, "He can stay here." And I was like, "Too late." Oh my God, he was so handsome. I have pictures somewhere of me and him. So he came to Boston. He had been going through a divorce, and he was just like traveling around looking for work and everything. I worked on his resume for him. I set up a whole new resume. And
Yeah, of course you did.
my boss at my work let me get time off to be with him because she just, people love, right? And he came into the office, and like everyone crowded around him because he had this magnetism. And then, so he was here for like a month, and he made me a bath and put rose petals in it. And like, I remember crying because I was like, no one's ever going to do this for me again, which was true. And then he left, and I was like heartbroken. And then he said he got a job in Paris, and he wanted to fly me to Paris. And he did. And so I went to Paris for 10 days while he worked, and I just walked the streets of Paris by myself having coffee. This is how I learned combien and où est la toilette and pain, fromage, café.
Oh, you picked up so much, didn't you, in your 10 days?
And
It's so funny. She always has to say She couldn't just say, I was there for 10 days and I picked up enough French to get by. But I knew this and that and that and that. It's like when she fell in love with that woman that she thought looked like, who was it? Oh, somebody. I was going to say Mel Gibson. Today's not a good day for my head. What was her name? Anywho. And she was like, oh, you'd know plie and so and so and so and so. And it's like, how old are you? It's like a toddler saying, I can do my ABCs. Listen, yeah.
So we had an amazing time in. Okay, Ashley. So I'm telling you a story. So,
Is that Ash C that you finally fell in love with? And then wanted her as your BFF and copied everything she did?
what was I saying? I might have to not look at the comments for a second because I want to just finish my story. So I went to Paris for 10 days. I mean, oh my God. You are better than what? This was when I was 28 and I'm telling a story. Do you guys not want to hear the story? I'll just stop telling the story.
Yeah, great.
If you guys want to talk about kittens and such. Okay. Okay. So I went to Paris and then we said goodbye and
Why don't you just tell the story if you want to tell the story and stop reading the comments and putting yourself off and blaming everybody else when it's you? You don't have to read the comments.
I don't know what to say to that last comment. And then we said goodbye and I was heartbroken again, saying goodbye. And then like a month later, he was going to the English countryside to visit his family and flew me there. And his mother hated me because he wanted to spend all the time with me, but she hadn't seen him. And I got to be friends with his sister and I videotaped then too. It's so funny. I brought a video camera. It was like a big one. I was always into video. I think it was the one that you could hold and look around like that. It was like that. It was this brand fancy new one that my mother had bought and I took it with me. I don't even know where those tapes are because it went on a tape. And then we parted ways again. And then the Gulf War broke out and he was in Abu Dhabi on an offshore oil rig because he's a petrochemical engineer and could never reach him. And finally I did. And he said, I'm really sorry, but I've met someone.
Her English accent is shit. And she thinks she's so clever and that she sounds really good.
Oh, I called. I was like, are you okay? And he was like, yeah, I'm fine. And then he hung up really quick. And then I called back. Like I was, totally obsessed. And he said, sorry, I hung up on you. Oh my God. Okay. Sorry, I hung up on you. This is a good story. Like this isn't, why would you feel sad for me? I wasn't looking for a husband. I was 28. I met a guy that took me to Paris and London. Like, has that ever happened to you?
Oh, wow. They were probably saying they felt sorry for you because you said you were broken-hearted twice. But You're such an empath, aren't you? You would have known that. Has that ever happened to you? Rude.
And it was a whirlwind. Yeah. That's going
Whirlwind.
to be our secret thing, so I'm just waiting for them to show their hand. Never let the left hand know what the right hand is doing. Yeah, come on. That's our secret code.
It's hardly secret, is it?
And
Oof.
he's like, oh, I'm terribly sorry. It's okay, we got it. Here we go. Ready?
Poof.
My pets are fine. So he was like, I'm so terribly sorry I hung up on you because I had a girl here. So I said, well, that's fine. Like, I didn't expect us to have, no, I don't have any pictures right now. Deanna, you're going to have to rewatch it. I can't go back through the whole story. I'm sorry. And I said, that's fine. Like, I was seeing somebody else too. But you didn't have to hang up on me, and be a man and just say, I've met someone. And he's like, maybe I'll write you a letter and tell you everything. And I said, you know what? Don't. Because I didn't want to be sitting there, hi, Kay, waiting for a letter from him. So I said, you know what? Don't write me the letter. I said, what good was flying me to Paris and England and all that fun that we had if this is how you're going to end it? Because I didn't need him to send me to those places, to bring me, I could have just stayed home, fine. I didn't, it's like, and then I was only 28 at the time, like,
Only.
be a man. Thank you, SKG. Be a man and just end it the right way. Just do the right thing. That's all. Just do the right thing.
Like you do. Never.
What good was all that adventure and taking me those places if he was going to turn out to be a dick?
Why was he a dick? In between you going to London or wherever the fuck you went, he met somebody else. You said you were seeing someone else, so why is he the dick? Did he promise you a life together? Did he say he was going to marry you? No, you both knew what you were doing.
But I still dream about him. And I've Googled him.
Of course you have.
Thank you, Kay. Oh, hi, Palm Springs, Cindy.
Oh, you were friends then, were you?
I love pizza. See, I'm not a crazy woman. Just because I have tattoos and short blonde hair.
What? What's short blonde hair got to do with anything?
But I'm not conservative, and I'm very liberal. I love my tattoos too. To each their own, I mean, I'm wearing a very, I think, conservative dress today. So Burke has been driving. Burke is my son. Uh, is that Scottish heron? I know it's a Scottish Seren, but I have someone that's also Scottish heron. I know I see Seren, but someone I know on here also is Scottish heron. So, anyways, yeah, he's driving back. He said he's so tired. He's been up since 4 driving. He went to San Francisco. It's Berk, actually. It's like 80 degrees out today. I'm really tired because I was up till 3 talking to Kat from The Glamorous Life. You guys remember her? It's okay. You don't have to type. I could not be on the other end of a live. I couldn't. I can't type that fast, and I would have to voice text it, and it's just. Oh my God, Kat and we talked for not from 9:30 until 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning. She
Where were you for her at the end? Were you there? Did you offer her any support? Pat on her head? A hug?
is in Arizona right now. Can you believe we talked from 9:30 until almost 3 in the morning, and we were just laughing on the phone? And I want her to come here. I want her to move here, but that's not going to happen. It was fun. I haven't had fun like that talking to a girlfriend in a long time. And I am not a phone person. Like, you can never reach me on the phone. I hate talking on the phone. Like, even these guys that I'm online dating, they're like, call me. I'm like, so what am I? Okay, so here's what I picture in my head, right? So I call some guy that I don't know. Hi, it's Lori from whatever site. Hi, it's Lori. We'll do it real. Hi, Jason. It's Lori from Match.com. How are you? Oh, good, Lori. Hi, how are you? What's your day like today? And I'll be like, oh, nothing. I'm interviewing, da 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 da. And then they eventually say something stupid like, I'll tell you. Here's what they do. This was before I talked to this. I haven't spoken to anybody. Okay,
This was before I talked to him. Oh, I haven't talked to anybody. Which is it?
just see. So this is Frank. And I wrote him. I said, Frank, you have perfect teeth. I wish you would put something and take the time to put something in your description, or picture is not enough. Thank you. Never any braces either. And then he says, call me. I'll tell you what you want to know. And he gives me his number. I said, I would love it if you could just tell me a little bit about yourself through this medium before I give a call. Hi, James. You're going to have to watch back. I talk a lot about a past relationship, and I show my outfit and stuff. But right now I'm reading.
Why do you think people would be that interested in you? I talked about a past relationship and I showed my outfit. You're going to have to go back and watch it all. Why?
A text between me and an online guy. So I say to him, I would love it if you could tell me a little bit about yourself through this medium before I give a call. He says, what would you like to know? I work for an aerospace company in Irvine. I have a 27-year-old daughter. I'm divorced and have been single for a while. Tell me about you and what you're looking for. I said, I'm not looking for anything specific. Chemistry is everything. There needs to be a spark. I would like more of a social life. I am a very social person. I would love to meet somebody for drinks over by the water and talk and get to know somebody. I've been single for a very long time. He says, I've been single for a while too. Sounds like a date. Call me sometime, we can get acquainted. I said, can we text? I'm really not into keeping. I wrote keeping on the phone to strangers. I will text you. He says, that's how you get to know someone, on the phone. I'm not much of a texter. Okay, so the first thing is he's old. Texting is the way that it goes now.
No. People like talking on the phone. You don't like talking on the phone. You like texting. He doesn't like texting. Why should he have to do what you like? I don't talk on the phone. I don't like talking on the phone. I get confused. I don't know who I am. I can't hold a phone. I end up with it spasming. So I would rather email somebody. If I was trying to get to know someone and they said, oh, I don't do email, I'd be like, fine, okay, no problem. Move on to the next person. But you have to sit there and slag him. Oh, he's old. He has to get with the times. You're no spring chicken either.
He's old fashioned. I'm not old fashioned. Like, I want a guy that texts, that knows how to text, that wants to text, that is multitasking, that is texting as he's driving at red lights the same way that I do. Like,
Are you just
I'm not
admitted to it there? I text while I'm driving. Oh, I'll just throw in at the red lights. Yeah, whatever.
traditional. I'm not old fashioned like that. I said, sorry, I really don't mean to be difficult, but it feels very awkward and uncomfortable for me to give you a call and be talking to a total stranger, and you didn't write anything for profile. I am only going on a picture, and I really hate online dating. He says, if we met in a public place, that's what would happen. Conversation between two people. Okay, great. Let's set up a time to meet for a drink one night this week. I don't like texting either, but I'm not going to be calling every single guy. Exactly. Every single guy that, do you know how many guys, my pictures online, how many guys?
How many guys reply to my picture online? Yes, because you fucking catfished them.
And emails I get? And it, I just want to weed people out. Like, I don't want to get to know somebody. That's a good thing, Cherry. I don't want to get to know somebody on the phone. It never works out. You need to just meet. It should be like, let's meet for a drink. And then you meet for a drink, and instantly I sit down, and if my pheromones and whatever, I'd know instantly, could I see myself going out with this guy again? If not, then then all we've done is had a drink. But to sit there, like, I have done it before. I have spent weeks getting to know somebody, and then the flirting and everything. Exactly. It's like, get shit or get off the pot, right? Okay, so that was that one guy. Then this other guy, oh, I think he's not even on there anymore.
Yeah, he might have found somebody.
Because he started to say, you have very kissable lips. Do you like to kiss? I text and drive. Sometimes I even drink and drive.
We know.
Hi, Sherry. You have I love your lips. Yes, what color are your panties?
I hate that word.
Don't believe everything you hear. Sometimes I say provocative things. If somebody says to me, please don't text and drive.
But we know that you do it because we watch you reading comments and driving and not paying attention. Stop trying to backpedal now.
You have very kissable lips. Do you like to kiss? How do you answer that?
Thank
exactly.
you and yes.
So I was like, I said something like, it's a very personal question to ask when I haven't even spoken to you on the phone.
But you don't like talking on the phone. Which is it? Whatever suits the night.
Hi, Betty Rose, Joe Williams. Yeah, because they don't. No one wants to work for anything. Like he just ruined it, and now he's not even
Nobody wants to work for anything, she says.
on here anymore.
Yeah, because he probably met someone.
I mean, I can't honestly say that I'm. Anastasia? What the hell are you talking about? I think it's gonna be poof time. Poof time! James, this is the new thing. Poof! Just wait. Come on. Say something again.
Does this not show what an absolute child this woman is? They're writing, and it's going up the side of the screen, and all you have to do is ignore it. But you can't. Absolutely fucking impossible, isn't it?
Oh, I think you told me about that a while ago. I'm not into. I can't read right now. I'm sorry, Betty Rose. I cannot read. I have too much on my mind. I'm really worried I'm not going to get a job. Just want a job in an office that pays decent.
Thing is, though, the last time you worked in an office was even before dial-up fucking internet. Things have changed. They want somebody who's young and quick and knows the ins and outs of a fucking computer and can do things blindfolded. That train's gone. That's the thing. It's like, oh, I used to. Yeah, I used to. We all used to. But sometimes you have to swallow your pride and take what's on offer.
I can't. My mind's too full to read.
She's so making me want spring rolls for dinner.
Sushi, but it's only rice and. Poof.
Grow up, child.
I'm not worried, Sandra. I would do temp work. I'm signed up with 2.
There's a scissors on the telly that looks like a swallow. I wonder why Lisa didn't buy one of them when she was buying a special scissors to make cutting tags out of her clothes fun. That's weird. Make everything special.
Knew I didn't even have to kind of chipping off. I'm not worried, Sandra. I would do temp work. I'm signed up with 2 temp agencies, but they haven't called me. And I've called them. it's sad. It's really sad. Like that person that I just had to poof, Anastasia. I just I don't want to get started talking about my work because people are going to start to give me suggestions. Um, I don't understand people that would get on a live and just start like saying things.
But isn't that the whole point of a live? People tune in, they hear what you're saying, and then they say things. Like we keep saying, if you don't want people to interact with you, turn off comments. Ah, but then you wouldn't get super chat, would you?
I don't know who Ollie Matthews is. My favorite scent. Oh, I have a lot. I think right now it's the one that's coming out in September. And it's called Red Cedarwood and Sage. Never. Lori, are you mom? Are you? I'm getting you confused with Mommy Apocalypse. Yeah, I love blueberry cheesecake also, but I'm tired of saying that that one's my favorite.
Sorry, I'm getting. What's the word? Ugh. Library fog's not a thing. Sidetracked. God, that took a while, didn't it? By sewing boxes. It's like my sewing box is a Bassett's All Sorts tin. It's that thing. It's like whenever Jed's like, "Have we got a?" It's like, look in the All Sorts tin. Oh, it was in the yeah. Everything goes in the All Sorts tin.
Yeah, I am a California girl. Hi, Julie Tooley. James, you and I have completely different tastes in scents. Sad to say.
Why is it
For instance,
sad?
I know.
How is that sad? At least you know. If you ever shared a flat, he's not going to be nicking your wax, is he? Because he won't like what you like. How is it sad? I don't understand.
You love aloe water and cucumber. It's not strong enough for me. Okay, I wrote you saying that we should, because you just had your knee done, correct? Oh, see, Sandra, stop. Nothing's wrong with Boston. What was I going to say? I'm curious, Sandra. So you want me to be careful?
Oh dear, is Sandra telling you to drive carefully? Watch out, Sandra, she'll wish you were George Floyd. Or her friend Brooke.
Um, what is the point in saying that? Your phone was hacked. Okay, so what? So when you say be careful, what? New daytime talk show. What do you want me to do? Hi, Patton's Girl 78. Okay, so let's talk about Sandra. Let's make this the Sandra show.
And you wonder why you have 0 friends.
And we're going to sit back and Sandra, tell us your story. Here's the mic.
Pathetic.
We're waiting. It's kind of chipping off. Oh, someone's quiet now.
There's a lag, remember? Give her a chance.
Please put both hands on the wheel as you drive. She drove home drunk, like anybody knows. Hi.
You came out of having a meal with people. You were pissed, as in you were drunk, not angry. That's different in the UK. And you got from the restaurant to your apartment in your car. Does 2 and 2 make 4? You drive drunk. You drive distracted. You should not have a car. You are a danger on the roads. Oh, don't believe everything I say. No, I don't. I saw the video. I watched you. I believe what I see.
Sue, please wear sunscreen. I'm so worried about you. Please wear sunscreen. Right. I understand that, but I'm not, and I'm not being mean. I really am not being mean to Sandra, but I just know I would never get on somebody's live and whatever they are talking about. And I would not start saying, be careful. You know, you really need to be careful of that because this happened to me and that happened to me. Life is scary. You know, like I know.
If people don't inform people of things that happen, people don't know. I watch a programme, it's not on at the moment, I'm missing it actually. I'm missing my Rav Wilding hit of a night before I go to sleep. I was watching Scam Interceptors. I'm not likely to be taken in by a scam because I'm pretty clued up on stuff like that. But every so often something pops up on that programme that I hadn't heard of. Should he not tell people? Just in case they know everything about everything. I just want people to care for me. And then when people show you a bit of love or attention, you start shouting at them.
To wear sunscreen. I know you're not supposed to text and drive. I know you're not supposed to drive the steering wheel with your thumb. I know it's legal. I know it's not. I know how to get a job. It's not, I'm not getting jobs because I wear purple nail polish or open-toed shoes or yay, you drive with your knee. Oh, your resume is too long. Nobody's even seen my whole resume. I just took like clips from things. Your resume is too long. You need to
But it was, wasn't it? And then somebody's husband rewrote it for you and you actually got interviews and you were like, wow, he did amazing on there. But you weren't about to take anybody's fucking help, were you?
tone it down. Maybe you're going for jobs that are too beneath you. Maybe you're going for jobs that are too high for you. Your nails are too sparkly. Your open-toed shoes, you're allowed to wear open-toed shoes. Like I'm not calling, if you want to call yourself out on this video and say, I'm the one that said that and you said something mean to me. Fuck you. And you said something mean to me. Don't call yourself out. I'm not saying anybody's name who said that to me, but jeez, that was That was harsh. They want me to die. Oh, James, I say this because I worry. No, it's okay. I know, you're not supposed to hold your dog. That's fine. There's a difference. People can care about me. All these people that are writing care about me, but they don't do that. And that isn't caring. Caring.
Because they know that they daren't say anything because you'll shout at them. They're conditioned not to say anything.
About somebody is not giving advice. That doesn't show that you care. Is not sandwiching a compliment. Lori, I love you, but that hair really ages you. Have you ever thought of going brown? That's not a compliment. That's not advice. Rachel, that picture, best picture I have ever seen on Instagram. I'm sure other people have done it. Thank you. Let me find Rachel's picture. Ooh, I knew that was
Does Rachel want you showing her picture online?
James. I knew, I didn't even have to see, but I knew that this was his. I know his aesthetic.
What were the books, James? I'm always curious about what books other people choose to display or to keep or whatever. I had loads of books and I had to give them away because I was never going to get around to reading them because I just couldn't do it anymore when the fibro hit full force. So I gave them all to charity, but I have stuff that I've kept. May never get around to reading it, but it's there if I ever do. Look, I've got a Garth Brooks book. I've got a signed Tom Hanks book about typewriters or something. I'm looking forward to a book that Stuart Copeland's done based on all the little diaries he had back in the day when the police first started. Really looking forward to that. Do you know what I can't believe? Right, there we go. I can't believe that the other day he posted a video and it was a short, and in it he said, I don't know, this year seems to be the year for police things. I did the Deranged for Orchestra, which I just got, and I haven't been able to play it yet because there's always somebody asleep and it's like I want to put it on full blast. And then there was something else coming out that someone else was releasing. He said, and the book's coming out. He said, but once all that's done, he said, I'll zip it and the P word won't be spoken again for a while. And it's like, no, don't stop. I want to know more. But I commented on it. And I was sat there hours it was up and not one comment but mine. And it's like, do people even know who you are? Blew my mind that nobody else had commented on it. And then there's a lady I chatted to at the bakery, the Gossip Bakery, and she actually met him because of one thing or another anyway. And it was like, oh, I'm so jealous. She got to sit and have afternoon tea or something with Stuart. And it's like, I'd love to pick his brains.
Right, Ashley? Yes. I don't see any Scentsy warmers on there. So I'm not going to show it on here because there's not a single Scentsy warmer. That's the unicorn. It doesn't matter. You don't need to use every single one of them. The Buddha, which doesn't throw a lot of scent, would be perfect in here. Okay? I suggest it goes right there because, or right there, too much white. White, 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 white. I think the Buddha needs.
Says the woman with a cuddly unicorn on her mantelpiece. What do you know about interior design?
To go right there. That's my opinion. Anyways,
yes, but if you look, there's a plant above it. And the fumes from the Scentsy warmer isn't going to do the plant any good, is it?
Beautiful, James. I love how it's like mid-century, the chrome, the brass. Okay, wait. I want to look.
Oh, I know these things. God, she's annoying.
For Rachel's. No, I mean, you and I are friends. I'm just saying. I just think the Buddha would look good there. I love your aesthetic, though. I could tell it was you. Okay, wait. Where are you? I'm going to have to look. Rachel. There she is. Look at this picture. This is the most fabulous picture.
Clever.
That's your son, right, Rachel? And Rachel, you got to get on her Instagram. Rachel TK. Look at this.
Hi, Rachel.
I love everything she posts. Where's that one of you? Maybe, am I mixing you with someone else? I thought you had one of you doing a handstand, but that's April. No, that's April. Sorry. Okay, then another picture. These are her mother's aprons. And what I wrote, love this. It's so special of days gone by. And she wrote, reminds me of Edith Bunker. Yes, like.
People still wear aprons, you know.
Back in the day. You should make something out of those. Or just, like, keep them in that pile and put them on a coffee table.
Really? So every time you walk past or your children run around or your grandkids, they're all going to fall off because they're piled in a lump on a coffee table. Quilt would be cute.
They can be a decoration. Yes, I do watch Teen Mom. Then she showed popcorn with a drizzle of balsamic reduction and nutritional yeast. So I have to go out and replicate this. I'm going to go, when I get a little bit more money, and buy a really, really, really nice balsamic vinegar, like the one that's dark chocolate or
Oops.
There's a raspberry.
Beret.
Hang them on hooks. Oh, Farah. Farah is a product of... Whose question was that? James, what was your question? Farah is a product of a terrible parenting. Bye, Kay.
Says Mum of the Year.
I haven't turned my TV on in a while. I have been watching Orange is the New Black, like, repeats. Do you want me to go get... Okay, I'm going to go get... Oh, so I'm saying, yeah. I mean, Burke is on the line. He can say some pretty disrespectful things to me. Not like Farah, though.
Exactly. And I don't think anything that you've said that Burke says is any different to any other hormonal teenage boy has said to their mother. Thumping about and slamming doors and the whole 9 yards. It's normal. Then they get out the other side of it and it's like, wow, you're a human.
I wouldn't want them as kitchen curtains, though. It's too, like, they're all different, but I would hang them on hooks. Bye, Julie Tooley. Okay, hang on. I'm going to go get this wig, but I think I'm gonna sell them because I just haven't been wearing wigs lately.
All right, if you were going to stay in California, I'd say definitely because it's too hot and you're not wearing them. But see, this is the thing you do. Oh, I'm going to get rid of them because I haven't been using them recently. And then as soon as you get rid of them, you wish you hadn't. So why can you not just keep them in a case somewhere for when you do want to wear them? And if it gets to the point where you haven't worn them for a couple of years or you haven't been inclined to go anywhere near them, then you sell them.
I watched your North Carolina video. North Carolina. I don't know which one. Hold on. Stop licking whatever you're doing. Just stop it. Oh.
Poor
And don't you
animals.
go near that food. I will kill you. Kill it, that dummy.
Shut up!
I'm coming. Get off the bed. Did you guys see Pom Pom? She's on the bed because she's going to try and drink soy sauce. Woohoo! They're all Millies. Okay? That mirror I painted. I got that at a yard sale and it was brown and I painted it silver.
So,
So this is Millie OH27.
once, however many moons ago, you decided to paint a mirror because you'd obviously seen somebody else paint a mirror. You don't do anything yourself. I'm so creative. Jules hasn't got a creative bone in her body and she doesn't understand how I'm so wonderful at making jewellery. Whatever.
730613. This is Millie OP61327.
How are we supposed to see
There's
them?
nothing in this one, sorry. This is the same one, OH273613. I have not worn these. I mean, I barely tried it on.
See, that's the thing. I haven't eaten a thing. Well, I had this. I've not worn these. Oh, well, I barely tried them on.
I might have cut the lace, I don't remember. Oh, it pre-cut, it was pre-cut lace. So it comes like this, the pre-cut.
I don't understand any of the wig jargon. It's like she's talking a foreign language and she starts going on about net and silk and what is it she was saying the other day about? Oh, I don't know. Too tired to think.
And I did pluck the part.
Why? Oh, I haven't worn this. Oh, well, I barely tried it on. Oh, now I've plucked it.
Maybe a little bit too much, I don't know. Okay.
Maybe you should have left it the fuck alone. You look like Maxwell.
Okay, some horrible hater is gonna like snap a picture right now.
Yeah, I am. Oh, and look, it just stopped in time for me to do it as well. Right, where are we? 56. I was going to go to an hour and whatever, but I can't see out of these glasses. I need to clean them and I need a drink. So I'm going to call this and then I'll come back and do a part 2. So if you got this far with me, thanks very much. And I'll catch you in the next one.